died on the beach. Oh, he died on the beach. That's how this is. See all this
Bad word. Vincent says, Li Ping, Vincent says that the locals call these bird cages.
Okay,
Yeah, they're bird cages.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't.
Okay, look up, little fish.
Little fish.
Ready, little fish, look up.
Little fish with big fish. I don't think.
Koloan.
Huh?
Do they fish off Koloan?
I've never
Yeah,
seen
no,
anything
in the
this
ocean.
big off Koloan.
No, off.
Tell me. Oh, sear.
Yeah, I used to be the shipping department of STDM.
Uh-huh,
Okay.
really?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that was what you did. No, I know. I've
And-
got more, after they turn the camera off, I've got more questions for you.
And the big ferries. Are you recording this?
Yes. Now, please know, guys, we are recording all the time, even
Right.
because
Oh,
we're
okay.
microphones.
So yeah.
Right.
So we're taking this and we're hearing you, and then we will
Okay.
see you.
So,
Don't
okay.
worry, just,
Yeah.
Okay.
just ignore us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't use bad words. Vincent told me I can't use any more bad words.
Don't
Okay.
swear anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where the big ferries before the jet foil
Right.
come in. Not the outer
Uh-huh.
harbor. You see.
Uh-huh.
And even after the jet foil, they still, the big ferries, because they were cheaper to operate and takes more.
But they ran until 1995, didn't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
Yeah, till 95. Because I got here in 96 and I wanted to take one of the old ferries
You
and they were
just missed
gone.
it.
Yeah, just missed it. I should have phoned you, asked you to keep it
Yeah,
going
and
for me.
before this project, I made a project to Stanley Hall, make it into a fish market. Like California, the wharf.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like Fisherman's Wharf in
Fisherman's Wharf
California.
in California. Not this.
So that was
Fisherman's
your
Wharf.
idea.
Not this one.
Not this one.
Not Jalfai's.
Uh-huh.
Not that kind. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But you can sell fish. You
Yeah,
can,
fish
sell
restaurants.
restaurant,
Yeah, sure.
But he didn't give me any answer. So now they want to build a high rise instead.
Yeah, yeah. But this is where, when you see that old movies of that
see
big white
you
ferry.
see this this boat?
Cable. What is it?
I don't know. I think it's
That's a cable
yeah.
spool on the front of it.
Yeah, laying cables or something.
I love the little boats that come through and pick up the water hyacinth, those little dumpster boats. Those
Oh
are
yeah,
about
yeah.
my
That's what I
favorites.
was looking at. Whether you can find it, but there's no hyacinth. So
Yeah, you remember there used to be that wrecked boat out there, and
Yeah.
the water people used to tie up out there and live off that
yeah,
boat.
yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What boat was that?
it's a well, it's a cargo, I think. And then
Is there any traffic between the other side? And
yes,
What's going on?
Oh
Here?
yeah.
yeah. You want to
If you can talk a bit about what's going on the other side, China.
Well, the other side is called Wan Chai. That's used to belong to Macau before the war. But after the war, the Portuguese didn't have enough people to occupy it. So they just didn't. Then the Chinese took over.
What did the Portuguese used to call it? They called it Lamau. Lama.
Lao Mau is where my marina is.
No. I mean,
Oh,
there,
that one,
there was
no. That's what we call Ilha de Montaña.
Ilha de Montaña.
Yeah, that's
and they
the
used to
island
have
of the
farms
mountain.
over there
Yeah.
that were operated by Chinese clients.
Yeah.
And that the islands were officially ceded to Macau after the Second Opium War.
Yeah.
But the Portuguese had, because there was almost no population over there, the Portuguese had like little summer places and little
little,
farms and stuff for
Yeah.
300 or 400 years over there.
Yeah, and after Second World War, they just didn't have the manpower to manage
Yeah.
it.
So actually there was a Portuguese presence on mainland China.
That's not mainland. These are all
These
islands.
are all islands.
Oh, this is island.
These are all
Yeah.
islands. They are now connected by landfill.
Macau is a peninsula.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's connected to the mainland.
And Shenzhen was an island. It was
Yeah.
cut off.
Yeah,
Shenzhen was.
Shenzhen.
So was Shenzhen before the landfill. It was cut off from
In-
Zhongshan by a major river channel.
Yeah.
And so these were all islands, and the flat connecting material between them is
Mm-hmm.
all landfill from the last 100 years.
So what we can do, if you want to see the old map, I think we can.
I've got some in my
No, we
computer.
can get it in from the museum.
Yeah, Macau
Yeah,
Maritime Museum. too.
Maritime Museum.
You can buy maps.
Oh yeah, they sell maps, old maps, and souvenirs.
So for 150 years, when people came to Macau from outside Macau, not the fishermen
Yeah.
and everything, they came right over here.
Yeah.
And so this was where all of the old entertainment center was, all of the old hotels, all of the old
Everything.
gambling was from here on down.
The outer harbor didn't exist. It's a landfill. Mm-hmm. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I want to just bring.
Okay, we can go out or. This is nice background. Huh? This is nice background.
Oh,
Life is good.
life's too good. I got a joke. What are
Did
they?
Bill tell you that
Yeah, somewhere.
I'm,
Yeah, that's a
sitting
CD.
around
That's
the
a
world?
Cummins. That's a Cummins
Yeah, I
over
told
there.
you. Yeah, I told you. Sorry. Yeah.
Uh,
You told me that you actually plan to do the
they're
last.
so dirty, it's hard to tell.
The last day, yeah, maybe
But
next
that's
year.
a Cummins.
And following the mythical
Yeah, that's the
passage
intake.
from
though.
Shanghai.
Could you have a little word with Mr. O about his sail around the world from here?
Yeah,
Yeah, but not with the junk.
not with a junk. We'll do it with that.
Yeah, yeah. This is
Yeah, we'll do it over here.
Yeah.
Come here and tell us about your your sailing boat. Yeah. So where
Oops.
did you? So you left. So you left with your sailboat from
Yeah.
here right before the handover.
Right from the marina. You were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
What-
99 November the 18th.
November the 18th. Were you trying to escape?
No,
No?
trying to start my dream many years.
What was that?
Sail around the world.
Sail around the world. Have you made it yet?
2/3.
2/3.
Yeah.
What route?
Oh, the first was the same as the Shanghai and Vasco da Gama came to Macau. But I didn't go around South Africa because in the year 2000, it's a lot of trouble in South Africa and all the African countries. Yeah. So I decided to go through the Suez Canal. the Red
Really?
Sea.
Was that easy in a sailboat?
Well, in a sailboat, it's never easy. But it's not that painful either.
But you went through did you go through under your own wind power or did you put your
Both.
motor on?
Yeah,
Both.
Yeah.
But you sailed through the Suez
Sail
Canal.
when there's wind, motor when there's no wind.
And then through the Mediterranean to Portugal?
Yes, yes. But the south, the African coast, not the European.
Huh.
No. I went. I'm lying. I went to Turkey. I went to Greece, and then I came down to Egypt and Tunisia, and Gibraltar. So.
Did you go around the Horn?
No.
Which way?
I mean,
You went
the not the
Panama
Horn.
Canal. You went the Panama
No,
Canal.
I went through the Gibraltar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, after you left the
Yeah,
Mediterranean, then you
that's
went.
another story.
Then you went to the
That's
Panama.
another story.
Yeah. But then you went to the Panama Canal,
Yeah, I crossed.
didn't you?
Yeah, I crossed the Atlantic.
How much did they charge you to go on the Panama Canal?
They used to be around $150 before the Americans handed over, to the Panamanian government. But after that, I think it was around 600.
Where's your
And-
boat? Uh-huh.
And I had 2 weeks waiting list because Mr. Bush just declared war.
Oops. So where's your boat now?
My boat right now is in Vancouver, Canada.
And you're just waiting to sail it back.
Yeah.
Well,
have some business.
I hope I get to go with you.
Do you want to go?
I want to go. Of course, I want to go.
Well, that takes around 8 months.
Sounds good to me.
You just have
Maybe
to
they'll
quit
give me
your-
research leave from the university.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe from the National Geographic.
Maybe National Geographic.
That's good.
This is my favorite roast meat shop in Macau.
What?
And
The
there's
breast meat shop?
there's the boss, the owner. This place is good. Leo, Hachi Sik Fan. Hiya, Hachi. Maman. I've known these guys for years. That's my favorite roast meat shop. I found them within my first week in Macau.
Well, I left Macau in the 50s.
Oh,
a kid.
good dog.
You know, I lived all my life in Europe and North America. So when I came back in 85,
It is curved because it goes along the ancient water line. All those straight streets are built on landfill.
and you can see still, you know, pharmacies used to be open.
Yeah, pharmacy. What's this gate for?
This used to be a kind of private
Courtyard.
yeah.
Private courtyard here. Oh, sorry.
It used to
That
have
goes
this,
up to the temple.
No,
No,
doesn't.
no.
Well, but that street is called the old family.
Oh, that's your family's family road.
That's
Is it
my
still
family
called that?
started, yes.
Magok Tong, I'm not sure, but he got
Does
a
he
$20
still got his
haircut.
ear?
Yeah, he got his ear. He got all
They cut
the
it off.
parts. They didn't charge him by the pound for
By
his
the
hair
pound.
either.
They still sell all the dry seafood and Sinjin, you know, and dry medicine. Okay, so
This is my favorite cheap clothing store
see,
in Macau.
I think this is the last.
This is the last what?
Porcelain maker in Macau. Right.
Do they make stuff?
Yeah.
They still, really? Because I used to buy stuff here from them years ago. I bought too much stuff, so I haven't bought anymore. They make it?
Did your wife throw them away?
I don't know where she went. No, yeah. Yeah, we should. The second wife took them.
Yeah.
Second wife took them.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, that's good.
where do they make the stuff?
In China.
Oh, so but these people. Hi, Neho. Pangao. Hi, you might need go. Ho ho. Oh, one of each. One of each. One red one and
I
one.
think, yeah.
One red one and one green
I don't
one.
know this tea shop that.
Oh, yeah.
We better come back. We'll be
was
back.
okay.
I think, yeah.
Where do you
Look,
want to talk
Godzi.
about?
Look, Godzi, lai Maya. Look, Godzi,
Maybe
lai
in the
Maya.
tea shop, we can sit down
Hiya,
and a
hiya.
cup of tea, yeah? It's nice. Then we talk.
And so there we
They've
want
got
to
some-
talk about your history.
Pink shirt. This stuff is $100 US in the US. It's 50, but
Okay.
they only appear. It's like Brigadoon. They only appear after
Only
6
at
at
night,
night.
yeah.
Only at 6 at night.
They what we call them the ghost restaurant.
Ghost restaurant. Wow, Guaylo, what? Guaylo Cafe.
Guaylo Cafe.
Guaylo Cafe. Something like that. They fix the food over there and then they come out
The
here.
same thing in
How do you like that
in
fish?
Zhuhai, you know.
Really? How do you
At
like that?
night, you have the whole street with restaurants.
Uh-huh.
But the next morning, when you go back for shopping, you can't even see a trace
Can't
of them.
see one. They sit back here and play cards all day
Yeah, at
until
night.
the.
You know what we should
Yeah.
do? We should come here at night
Yeah, we did come.
And
Yeah.
film.
and film. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. And the oldest.
Mr. O, you will now talk with Bill.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want?
About your family. What did you have in mind?
Basically, it's about the old gambling business in Macau. And what's interesting about this place, hey, how are you?
How are you?
Do you know Vincent O? I think you two should know
I don't
each
know.
other.
How are you?
This is our friend, the engineer, for the government engineer, but he's inherited the tea business. His father started this tea business. Liar. And Vincent, well, Vincent runs the yacht club.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, what his interest is, his family used to run the Hotel Central. Hotel Central.
Yeah.
And they used to have a gambling parlor like this, but it's gone.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. It's still there.
There
Oh.
you see? How about that? This is the last
Yeah.
one
There's
left.
the last one left.
This is
You
the last one left.
Yeah. Okay. You don't mind?
But this is also, in my humble opinion, the best place to buy tea in Macau.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
But Vincent's family owned that.
Did Mr. O's family have something like this?
Yeah, that's what he hadn't seen this one, but this was how this Hotel Central used to be arranged for a slightly different reason.
Yeah.
Because here they had the bank upstairs and the gamblers down here. At the Hotel Central they had a different arrangement, which was they had the
They have the restaurant.
restaurant
Yeah.
upstairs.
And then people would have dim sum and they used to have a basket. You know, they lower it down with money.
Yeah.
And then they say, okay, bet me, number so and so, and die or big or small, you know. And that's how they gamble. Fantan.
Fantan.
Yeah, Fantan.
Yeah,
house.
Fantan. Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
But this is the last one of these that's left intact. You can see them in the ceilings of some of, you can see the well in
Yeah,
the
I know,
ceilings
I
of
know.
some of the other old buildings, but they're all boarded up. This is the last one where they didn't
Yeah.
board it up. So this place is a
This is
monument.
amazing,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I
look
should
at,
start buying my tea here, you know.
and the
I used to live in Taipei, so it's a long way, but now I moved back. So I can,
see,
and the teacups,
the old
yeah.
tin tea caddies.
Uh-huh.
They don't make them that way. Those are pure tin, handmade pure tin. The last ones left in Macau
Yeah.
from the old days. But this is,
So this, you see, still mushrooms and tea, you know, gunyam. Oh, nice.
yeah,
So
where I buy all my tea. But it
You
used to be a
want,
gambling hall.
you want us to talk about
Yeah,
my
it
family?
used to be a gambling
Why don't we
hall.
go to the
We'll
tea
go to the
parlor?
hotel. Yeah.
Not the hotel, a tea house, and have some tea.
Okay. Sure.
You
You want to go to the tea house and have some tea?
Bye, thank you.
Thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.
Oh, maybe I 有冇普洱 anything? 用茶
Wonder
壺
if
嚟
she's gonna. She's
泡
Chinese, I think. She is Chinese.
You hot,
Yeah.
it's hot.
The
Very-
birthday of the Earth God today.
俾幾兩
Birthday of the Earth God. So
Bill, I'm buying some tea.
you better.
Yeah.
This is where I buy all my tea.
Which right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, somebody in China gave me a pole, like a
Yeah.
big cake.
Uh-huh.
But that
It's got a
倒啲水落
modern
去。
handle and it's got a modern.
跟住你撳啦，佢就
哇
射咗落去呢個杯入邊，然後你可以分出嚟咯。
So it makes
Yeah,
tea the
yeah.
traditional
呢
way
啲咧就係玻
with
璃，
modern
嗱，呢啲靚
technology.
啲。
China 啲
係啦
傳統啲。
See, this is a modern
Generation.
way.
I see. New technology.
The old
Same
technology,
method, new technology.
traditional.
係啦，即係可以放鬆下，即係悠閒啲。
慢慢咁啊
慢慢沖下，同埋阿 Professor 啊講下 China。
係啊。
Okay.
啊呢個90蚊一隻，
同埋
Li-Ping, do you want one?
你稱4兩嗰個90蚊。
4兩9蚊。
Here. Do you have any money?
Yeah, I do.
You sure?
Just
You sure? What, you went to get money after I didn't have any money last night?
I
Yeah, I
know.
frightened him.
You are the staffing professor.
Yeah, we went to for coffee last night.
And he
after
said, "I paid
work,
the coffee."
And
He
I
didn't
said,
have
"Here,
money.
I'll pay." And I opened my wallet, and it
It's
basically uses new technology to make sure you do it
Yeah.
perfectly every time. It's got like a PVC or some
Casing.
other insoluble plastic on the top of it that then
That's
you
porcelain,
time
see?
it that the Chinese think makes the best tea, but then the tea itself is held in a plastic. It uses a lot of water.
Just like espresso
No, but to clean
coffee.
everything up. But to
Yeah.
clean everything up and everything, and this one saves water.
Yeah.
Yeah. For people who make their tea with bottled water. It's another good way to sell it.
You know, you
But this
should-
guy's the expert. In my old ones, I have 3 different pairs of glasses and I lose them.
Wonderful, handsome.
I leave them in my, wonderful, like a professor. I look
Hey,
just
you
like
want-
a professor.
你仲似我啊，我哋都唔似啊，我哋。
Oh, yeah.
We
You see,
always want to
everybody-
be something we are not.
When I dress like this, everybody thinks I'm Chinese. That's right.
Yeah. But
No.
you have to buy a mask.
I have to buy that
Mask.
dog mask. Get that dog mask. Cover my head with a bag, with a Chinese tea bag.
Yeah, that is a glass that gives you away.
Well,
Can we
thank you
take a
very-
picture with these people?
Yeah, yeah.
That way?
Glasses, you look perfect
Sure.
in Chinese.
呢個係我爸爸，
Here, he'll take a picture and email
唔介
it
意
to
我
you.
哋
唔緊要。
影幅相嘛？
Yeah, we'll take it.
Vincent, he'll take a
We'll
picture.
take a picture and we'll email it. It's a good picture, good camera.
No, I know. I want to.
You want a picture?
Can you-
Okay. Yeah,
Can
sure.
you take a picture from me?
You bet I will.
Yeah, with
You bet.
this. Take me a picture with all this background.
抽個40多年，
Hang on, I'll get a little more
know, don't cut
background
off
here.
his
One
head.
second. Here, gotcha.
先生我跟住一張。
Wow,
嚟張啊！
Good.
I think.
Put the flash on.
Okay.
Press.
Flash.
left-hand
Open.
side.
I
Press
got
it, yeah.
Yeah, I think it reads. Yeah. Okay.
望一望呢度啦。
好啊。
沒有啦。下一站就
Is it good?
Really good. That was
Oh,
really
thank
good.
you. 貴姓啊？
姓盧，
路啊？
老
哦，盧狗。哦，
This thing doesn't have
呢
enough.
姓盧，你唔係盧狗
This
嘅
doesn't
親戚
have
啊？
enough sensitivity
我
though.
姓柯嘅。
姓柯生。
係啊。
The contracts were all made here.
Well,
Chinese
it's-
traded
it's,
opium.
it's
I mean, the
Taoist,
Chinese
yeah.
bought and
It's
sold
not,
opium from each other
it's
for a
not
long,
Buddhist.
long, long time. It was the imported opium that was a new business that started in the 18th century, and it was mainly the Parsis.
道家。
By the time
有
that
唐宮，唐宮廟。
by
Yeah,
the
same.
time that it got to be a problem
Yeah.
and they were trying to tax imported opium, they tried taxing opium to drive it out of business, and like 1/3 of the total opium sold was Chinese. And that's something you almost never read in the history books. But there was a famous example where there was a riot of the opium shop customers in a Chinese city because the opium shops closed themselves after the tax was imposed because they said they didn't want Chinese opium taxed. And so the yamen, the town center, basically the mayor, the magistrate's court revoked the tax on Chinese opium, which was about 1/3 of the total, and it made Chinese opium cheaper and made it so that they could keep on selling it. But that's in Herbert Giles. That's from Herbert Giles, so that's a
That's
good
why the
source.
British invaded.
Yep. Oh
Beijing.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Same thing as the Americans in Afghanistan and
Hey, this
in
way.
Iraq.
That's where the water line
Today
used
is
to
not
be.
opium. It's the black
He
gold.
doesn't like us. He doesn't like me.
Well, hello. How are you, sir?
I'm Canadian. That's why I'm Canadian. I'm not. Here.
No, the Canadians are
No, they refuse. In Iraq?
Canadians don't have troops in it.
No.
I think they do.
Is this a good place
Yeah, good place to.
to drink tea?
I know it's a good place to eat. Too noisy. Why don't we go to well, we are very near the fountain.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Over there.
Let's go that way. He knows a place. If you don't, till recently, he's getting
well.
pretty weak now.
He shouldn't stop walking, you know?
Stop walking?
Yeah,
If he stops walking, he'll die.
that's what I mean.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant too. Go on, thank you. Great, thanks.
Look,
Oh, do you need more money?
450 years ago, there was no Macau. There was just a fishing village near the Ama Temple, you know that. Huh? So,
No coffee either.
no coffee either. But, you know, the Portuguese are coffee drinkers. So, why don't we go to a Portuguese coffee shop, small, quiet, sit down, talk about the Macau history.
I love
We
you.
can't
I love going
talk
places
about
with
Macau
you.
history without mentioning the Portuguese, right?
You ever had shoes made over there? He makes
Yeah.
kung fu shoes. You can,
There used to be another shop near the market.
uh-huh.
I don't know what happened to it. Maybe they moved
You ought to get some,
shark fin. Estou a andar com eles nos bairros antigos.
Like American armor. Like
Chinese
E
military.
querem saber a história
Trying to put- yeah,
do
they're
jogo
either
at
with your
night here,
boyfriend.
you know? It's beautiful.
Hey, yeah, Caritas. That's quiet.
Yeah.
That's quiet. That's very old. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
whether they're open.
Yeah, they're open.
I mean, so early.
They're open.
This is the old style
Casa de
patio.
Misericordia.
Yeah.
Casa de Misericordia, the
Yeah,
most
but at night
noble,
it's
most
all light up,
dignified
all
Chinese,
lit up. It's
Portuguese
more-
charity.
More
You ought to
beautiful.
go in the museum sometime.
Yeah, Casa
It's one of the few that they make you pay to get in Macau, but it's well worth it. In fact, I ought to go in there this afternoon.
Because it's private.
Yeah. Well, it also goes to charity.
Misericordia, yeah, but
It
not
also goes to
government.
charity. Yeah, it's not government. Yeah. There we go.
Okay,
Gentlemen.
it's open?
Yeah, it's open.
Okay. Okay. Well,
so you
where
aren't
do you want to
lost.
sit?
That's good.
Solar.
No,
This is
something
new.
went wrong. Yeah, I know. Something, I have
You
one
bumped-
like your old one
Yeah, okay.
that had the tide on it.
Yeah, you need 4 batteries.
And it needs to go, well, it's not the battery, it needs something broken,
you
and
knocked
something's
it.
wrong in it.
You knocked
No, no. But I have to send it in on warranty. So that one's solar though.
Yeah.
Where's the panel?
Around,
Where's the solar source?
Around
It is?
the- around-
on the outside.
no,
Wait.
around this.
Cool.
this
Okay, so
So-
speak to me, O seer of gambling in the days before the Lisboa.
So, after all the Chinese tea houses and, the back streets of Macau, how do you like the Portuguese style?
They're pretty civilized here,
Civilized.
isn't it, man? You can really.
Yeah.
I think Chinese are
So-
civilized too. Different civilized, quiet civilized.
The southern,
Um,
southern European
yeah.
style decoration.
But your family.
So, what do you want to know?
Well, what I want to know is I want to know about gambling in Macau, hotels and gambling in Macau before
You mean
Lisboa.
legalized gambling?
Yes, legal gambling.
Otherwise, the Chinese have been gambling for 5,000 years.
10, 15, yeah, something like that. I think they played dice with God.
I mean, they gamble
Yes.
and they walk straight.
if you're gonna slice this very fine legal gambling in Macau
Yeah, well, illegal, yeah.
between the basically early first half of the 20th century.
License, yeah.
Yeah, licensed gambling.
Well, according to the law, I think they started in the beginning of the century. Okay, and my great grandfather, that is, I am the 5th generation, started the gambling legally.
Yeah, great
So
grandfather.
in Chinese, in those days they marry very early, something like 16, 17 years old. They get married. I mean, the marriage are arranged by the parents. So I would say every 20 years it's it's a new
first
generation.
son. Yeah.
So 5, that's 120 years, I would
Yeah.
say. So at the
So your
beginning-
great great grandfather.
Yeah. He came back from Malaysia, and because he's used to the colonial system of life, he didn't like when he went back to the village. So he decided to settle in Macau. It's more like his lifestyle, and he started gambling because, like all Chinese people, they all like gambling. Maybe he already had a gambling house in Malaysia. I don't know, but that's how he started. And my grandfather was the boss of the last concessionaire, not the STDM, before STDM. Mr. Fu and Mr. Go used to be partners and managers of the gambling concession with my grandfather. And after he died, my father didn't like gambling. He was educated in the United States, and that was just when he came back from the States. Just started the Sino-Japanese War. So
So
he
36.
just like a red, hard-blood Chinese youth. So he went to work for the Chinese government in mainland and fight the Chinese, fight the Japanese. Then after the Second World War, he came back. But unfortunately, because he worked for Chiang Kai-shek during the war, he had to leave Macau because he didn't agree with the old communist regime. So we migrated to Portugal.
So then
And
from
eventually, he came
Yeah.
back in '85.
But so from the time that you were 4 or 5 years old until you were 10,
Yeah.
when you went to Hong Kong to go to school,
Yeah.
you basically lived in the Hotel Central, or you spent your days your days there.
No.
No?
Hotel Central is like Hotel Lisboa today. It's a gambling and hotel.
So you didn't hang around the hotel when you were a kid?
No, no, 5 years old. I don't think
5
so.
years old? No. Well, family business, being
No,
family
15.
business.
Well, my grandfather used to live, off next to the governor's house. You know that now it's all high-rise. I think it's
Yeah.
where the banks.
Yeah, I think that's what's there
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
sort of the banks. But the gambling was all in the hotels over there next to the ferry. I
Yeah,
mean,
because
the licensed
the whole
gambling.
ferry is on the Wharf 16. That's what they call Salopo. Right?
And what were the big gambling hotels then?
It's the Hotel Central
And what about
and Kwak Chai International
the
Hotel.
International
Both.
Hotel? Was the Canton Hotel?
Yeah.
Did they have gambling too?
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
And the Royale?
Yeah. But the main is Hotel Central and
main was
the
Hotel
International Kwak Chai Hotel. The one.
There was just one
just
still.
one.
And it was the Central.
The same thing as before.
Yeah.
Before the handover, when Macau government liberalized the
Yeah.
gambling,
So your grandfather held the only
Held the only-
license,
yeah.
but then he allowed other gambling rooms to open under his license.
Yeah, the same thing as Hotel Lisboa, the STDM.
Was your grandfather the first
I think they're trying to preserve it. I don't know. You know, putting all the. Otherwise, it will just fall down.
Yeah. Real thing, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the real
Right
thing.
here. I tell you, 10 years.
Yeah.
But no opium, so
No.
sorry. You're never going to get in the history books.
Okay,
Come
let's
on,
walk
let's
back.
go. Got to get, but we got to have
Okay.
him face. I say
Okay.
exhibition award from it's a food exhibition award from Oporto. Oh, look at this thing.
Yeah.
They won it. They won this thing at the 1934
Expo.
Colonial Products Expo in Oporto. Can you believe that? Yeah. Oh, it's just beautiful in here. And right next door, nobody knows where this place is because right next door is the famous Hong Kong business that everybody sees on TV and everything.
Yeah.
And then you walk here and here's the old Macau business. Just better get the boss and talk to him. He's right behind
Oh,
you.
no.
Vincent better interview him.
Okay. You talk. You talk.
Well, I can't talk because I don't speak enough Chinese.
But we could speak in. Have you got the mic on Vincent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ken.
Look at this place.
Okay. Can you repeat what you said?
Yeah. And look at the mirror like you were talking about.
Yeah. So this is the certificate diploma for the colonial.
Yeah,
Products.
1934.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Hey, in Macau, 1934.
Yesterday.
It's young. It's
true,
yesterday.
but nobody keeps this stuff. Get over there, Vincent. You're part of the landscape.
Are you? Oh, I'm not that old.
No, you're a monument to unaging intellect. Oh, you're both,
Yeah,
okay,
both.
fine.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
okay.
that's my Guilo friend.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what? It's a diploma from the
Yeah.
colonial.
From the
Products.
Colonial Exposition,
Yeah,
colonial products.
1934.
See, and there it is. They go all the way around.
Yeah. Portugal.
Azores, Madeira, Cabo
Comore.
Verde, Guinea, Sao Tome de Príncipe, Angola, Mozambique, India, Goa, Timor, Macau.
Yeah, the remnants.
Vincent, what is the reason that this place remained untouched for so long?
Well, I think it's a family business.
Yeah, got
you
it.
know.
Has a history of
Yeah, so
and that's mom.
yeah.
You see
But
the
you know, people renovate, they change. How come this place remained so untouched?
Oh, well,
for so
you'll
long?
find many shops like that in Macau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, they've got the old style brick there too.
Yeah,
It's the
well,
old
I think
unburnt brick.
this will die with the owner, unfortunately. Yeah, I think, the next
Do you know this
generation,
man?
they don't know, no.
You haven't met him.
They don't want, to do the same business as their parents. The same thing as the fishing boats, the junks.
Yeah.
They're going to be dealers.
Pardon me?
They're going to be dealers.
Yes.
Bankers,
I work for the casinos.
professors.
Yeah, I work
I
for
know several
Windows.
professors. I know several professors that
Yep,
come
yeah.
from businesses. I've got one friend who's a linguistics professor at the university
Yeah.
that his father still sells clothes off a table in the street
Yep.
because he likes it.
That's his life.
Yeah.
That's his life.
His kids try to get him to stop,
No, they wouldn't.
and he won't.
Yeah.
He won't.
The same thing as the fishermen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the last fishing junk.
Yeah. You need to talk to this guy though. You need
Okay.
to talk to the owner.
Yeah, but I can't. Okay, you want to
Lopan,
interview
hey,
him?
Can I give?
Lopan.
How are we going to do this?
No, just give me
Okay. Here, come here. Will you talk to my friend Gong Moda Pangyao?
about, well, a bit about the background and history of this place.
Mhm.
I'm interested in the future, and if not, how he feels about it.
Yeah.
Does he feel this is going to disappear with him? And Okay, just speak with him.
Okay, can we start now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
貴姓啊？
姓曾，
姓曾啊，我姓柯嘅，你好。
你好
我想問問你啊，呢間鋪頭有幾多年嘅歷史啊？
做咗105年啦。
哦，咁即係話你
阿爺
阿爺嗰代105年啊，即係等於
1902年，
1902年。
即係光緒28年，
哦，仲係清朝。
清朝，清朝佢仲梳辮啊，
嗰邊啊，哦，咁
梳辮
係咪就係淨係做不嬲都係做蠔油嘅？
蠔油，以前有鹹魚賣嘅，
哦，要買下咁啊。
後尾冇買鹹
冇鹹魚
魚，去整做蠔油。
咁而家你啲細路咧？
我獨身，
哦，我哋冇
冇結婚咧，
冇結婚啊？哦，咁點啊？咁將來邊個承繼嘅依家？
冇咯，我冇力就唔做噶啦。
哦，
我識得咁話啦，冇法子啦。
咁而家啲生意都可以。
普通啦，自
普通啊
己一個人做得幾多得幾多啦。
哦，你所有嗰啲人係咪你自己做
自己？做，自己做，
哇！咁我都要買翻樽啦要。
自己做。
That's it. Anything else you want to know?
No kids? Kids in the business?
No kids. He's not married. So when he still can take care of the business now, but in the future, if he gets too old, he will just close up and retire. He's not married. No children.
A happy man. 快樂人，
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 快樂，
冇女朋友快樂人。
快樂人，誒，你講得啱啊。
你跟住幾多
79。
79啊？
Oh, he's 1 year older than I am only.
No, you're kidding.
10 years.
1928年，
10 years. He's 10 years older than I.
Yeah.
1928年出世。
我而家都78啊68 10年啦。
我啱啱10年啦。你個好精神，
你好
Yeah，好精神。
後生啊！看
哇，好實後生啊，
做
睇唔出，
嘢嘛，做嘢嘛，
睇唔出。
做嘢，
主要是做什麼？做這個
蠔油咯，
蠔油，
蠔油，
你一個人
乜嘢都冇就油咧，蝦醬咧。
蝦醬攞翻嚟賣，
哦，蝦醬攞翻嚟賣，唔係自己做嘅。
有沒有幫手啊？
冇，
好，一個人做啊
自己，人做
哇，好嘢。
天天做啊？
唔係天天做，
唔係天天
一個月煮幾次咁做下啦，
做幾次啊？
What do you think of Macau?
煮一次600零斤啦，
嗯
煮一次600幾斤啦，
哇，
一次
一次自己200幾斤。
600幾斤，
600幾斤啊，哇，都好辛苦喎。
係啊，嗰啲桶啊夜3桶，
23桶啊，哇！
夜8斤一桶。
我想問你咧，就係你對澳門而家發展得咁犀利，有咩感想？即係
快嘅頭，發展
快過頭啊
係啊，快嘅頭，
有歷史以來都冇咁犀利啊，
冇
冇咁犀利。
快嘅頭
快過頭啊！He thinks it's too fast.
快嘅頭。
Development, you know.
Fast.
Yeah, there was no, not in any time of the history of Macau developed so fast. That's what I think. Was opened by his grandfather. Yeah, in the 1900s.
一張兩張啊，
He is the
兩張。
he's the third generation, and he's already 79. Yeah, yeah.
This one. See the little horn?
咕嚕18代，
That's okay.
咕嚕18代啊，
幾代？幾代？
嗰個邊個？
你是3代，
第3代。
你們是第3代啊。Demolished it. What is
You know how to cook shrimp paste?
No.
work anymore?
You gonna tell me?
Well, if you would like to learn.
Six high, whole six. Hiya.
Doesn't make money.
See, I bought a bottle when I came in
Yeah,
here
well,
the first time.
I have the. No.
我唔使地啦。
我有 over there.
Buy a bottle, but I'm vegetarian.
This is
Oysters a vegetable. Oysters a vegetable.
有乜
Seafood.
Oysters don't have souls.
食齋嘅
Yeah, no, oysters. Oysters are permitted to vegetarians in Chinese Buddhism. And so that's why if you aren't very...
Not the shrimp.
Yeah, shrimps are really
For
vegetarian.
me.
Good idea. I'll take one of these and.
Give it as a gift. It's a polite thing to do to buy him some. He asked if I'd... Did you hear he asked if I'd
Yeah,
eaten what
that's for me.
what I bought in here before? $16 or $20. Nothing. It's literally a third of the price of what you buy the
開咗唔使
buy,
啦，唔發毛。
cum K and the lum cum K.
俾多支添蠔油。 另外嘅俾個
Oyster juice, yeah.
machines and slot machines, you know, and all, yeah.
Yeah,
What?
well, we've got
The Venetian,
long is it?
yeah, you can go tomorrow. Oh, you went to last year? Oh, it's enough. you are not, you're not on the gambling side. You're on the video. No one.
Only one.
I had many girlfriends, but no marriage. They say you want to marry, don't come. One is enough. I cannot
This
afford
is
to make
our
two.
third.
Li Ping and I made the right number of mistakes. We each got married
Well,
twice before.
You can stay together and not get married. That means if you don't like him,
Nah.
Bill, go.
No,
Right?
no, it doesn't work because she'd run away from me if we weren't married.
If she want to run away from you, there's nothing you can do, right? Are
Please
you
don't,
sure?
because I asked her not to.
So you're going to talk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're going to go through that. You want
Give
to?
us the signal.
Yeah, he did. I think.
Okay.
Okay.
See,
So
Bill?
that was it.
Yeah, that's this Ponte de Seis in Portuguese. That means Saplokpo in Chinese. And in English it's Wall 16.
And so everybody, for all those years, everybody who came from Hong Kong, from the outside world, came right in here
Right in here,
And
you
then
know,
right
just
to
walk
your-
across the street.
to your family hotel. Yeah.
It's
One-stop
like
shopping.
one-stop shopping.
You got what? Gambling,
Gambling,
beds,
beds,
girls in the beds,
food,
food,
Yeah.
girls in the beds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and opium.
And opium.
Yeah,
So you
that's the
mean
style. That's
so the
lifestyle.
Venetian's going to be one-stop shopping too, and it's going to have
Everything but opium.
everything but opium. So they'll never get up to never get up to this level.
No.
Things were better in the old days, weren't they? No
Well,
opium.
Depends on how you see the world, you know.
Depends on how you see the world.
Yeah.
Better or worse.
Better or worse. See, the new War 16.
Yeah. That's an old friend of mine. He taught me my first word of Chinese.
Yeah.
He did. He taught me my first word of
What do you
Chinese.
say?
Xixin.
I-
Xixin. Crazy.
No, I said go to hell.
No, he was yelling at a taxi that cut him off.
Yeah.
And he said, Xixin. And I said, he was
Xixin.
very angry.
The same
And I
thing
said,
as
yeah.
in you Americans say, go to hell.
Yeah, go to hell, right.
You're short, you know. Okay?
Okay.
Right across, no, go. See, that's our new Hotel Central.
Aha, yeah. Yeah.
Look, the new Hotel Central is over there.
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh.
Sanzhongyang. Backwards.
Oh. No, I still
On
don't
top,
see it.
The green,
The green.
okay, just before the new hotel, the new Hotel Lisboa. See those
Right.
big Chinese like
Oh, I
characters?
see. Oh, so that says Hotel Central
That's
over there.
Yeah,
So they just renamed, they took your name.
yeah, well. Actually, this is called
Hotel Grande.
Hotel Grande, yeah.
But
And
this
see,
was the
is-
hotel.
Yeah.
It
This
was
is
right
the-
across from,
This actually is the international
yeah.
in Chinese, Guakchai.
Uh-huh, internet. Well, where was the Central then?
Central is over there.
But this,
They rebuilt it.
oh, so this wasn't your grandfather's hotel?
Same thing.
Same thing. Oh, I see, okay.
Hotel Central, International,
I see.
it's all the same group.
All the same
Yeah,
group.
like the, you know,
I see.
Hotel Lisboa, Sintra, whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I can see it. It's
Yeah.
Hotel Grande.
Hotel Grande.
It's international in Chinese.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh. Yeah.
Commodore. Here, go one more time. All
It's too
right.
late.
Okay.
Tell them to come over here. New Central.
Yeah.
This is the new one. But
Yeah.
I think it's built on top of the old one.
Uh,
I always thought this was Hotel Central. It's not.
but you were a kid when you left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
12 years
different.
old. Yeah, it's different because you're looking at different things. You aren't looking at the skyline. You're looking at the
No.
inside of the building. You're looking at the door, you know?
But see,
Is it?
yeah, but it's all
Wow.
renewed.
Yeah, it's all renewed, but it's sort of
But the company's older.
photographs and everything.
Yeah, yeah. It's just,
But aren't they a Hong Kong company?
Over some.
yeah, it's all over
But
the
now
world.
they're
eh?
owned by a big food company,
No,
aren't they?
this Lee Kum Kee
Yeah.
is all over the world in Chinese community.
Right, but it started in Macau.
You see that green building on top? That's New Central Hotel.
Yeah. So this was the international.
Yeah, that is
That's-
it's rebuilt on top.
Yeah.
I mean this. They redecorated. This doesn't look traditional,
Yeah.
you know, anymore. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is.
Change.
This is the Food Association. Food,
Sorry.
this is
China.
Leong Sik means Food Industry Association.
Ah. Better Business Bureau.
No, it's like a syndicate.
Oh.
You know, it's
Uh-huh.
it's not government. It's organized by the
By the merchants.
Yeah.
Like the Better Business Bureau?
Yeah,
Like the Better Business Bureau.
just for food stuff.